Hi, welcome. This is your Mercury retrograde pick a pile reading. My name is Angelo Demi, and again, welcome. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate our exchange. If you don't know what Mercury retrograde is, I recommend you just use the hashtag MercuryRX on Instagram or on Twitter and just read through all these spiritual, beautiful, inspiring accounts that are enlightening us about everything that we need to hear on a daily basis. So I think there's so many great posts that will explain that. So this reading is for people who already know. If you don't know, just allow yourself to be here with me, surrender to the unknown. I think there's nothing wrong coming from that. Creating a sacral place, your love light spirit. This is pile number 1 with the black obsidian crystal. This is pile number 2 with a selenite that connects you to angelic realms and so on. This is pile number 3, lapis lazuli for the throat, as well as absorbs dark energy. Black obsidian is beautiful to protect your auric field, as well as absorb. It absorbs a lot of negativity. So we're gonna start with the first pile. This is pile number 3, put it here. Pile number 2 here, and pile number 1. So welcome pile number 1 to your reading. My name is Angelo, and I just put all the cards here and just see what's coming through. 8 of Cups, walking away. Wow. And this is new moon energy here, I think. No, I don't know. Whatever. Forget me, because forget what I'm saying. Sometimes with astronomy I have no clue what I'm talking about. The Hanged Man in reverse, beautiful. I see you on your own. And you're getting a lot of clarifications with the situation that you walked away from. What's the energy here? The Thinking Man, maybe you walked away from an air sign, Libra, Gemini, as well as Aquarius, and we're tapping into Aquarius season right now. Maybe this is you, the Thinking Man, or you walked away from a Thinking Man, from someone who was maybe even criticizing you, something projecting onto you. Let's see. Oh my god, someone who was criticizing you and projecting something on you. And here's the Deceit card. Manipulation, emotional manipulation, creating a lot of insecurities within you. You did the right thing. I think maybe you're still in this decision, in between, at crossroads, not knowing if you should take that or not. Let's see what's crossing you. Awareness. Yeah, it's indecision, not knowing if this is the right awareness that you have towards the situation, towards this person. And what's here? New beginnings in reverse. I don't usually go with those cards in reverse. This is also something I tell my clients, but whenever I receive a reverse card, I always tune in with this momentum, and this makes sense. Because the new beginning would be this is your new beginning, but the new beginning is in reverse. Even here, the 4 and the 6 from the Thinking Man. Maybe I need to put it a little bit closer. I'm sorry. Okay. Here with the awareness card, it's all about receiving the bigger picture, having awareness, being psychically connected, taking initiation with the number 1, having a new beginning. And you're kind of fearful, afraid, because this is someone who was maybe even isolating you, someone who was kind of pushing you away. So you even chase them more, someone maybe even emotional unavailable, and you try to fix this person or this relationship. It might be even towards yourself, that you need to stop this overthinking. Maybe you have some tendencies to always kind of question and doubt and worry about the decisions that you want to take. That's why the Hanged Man is here as well, because the Hanged Man usually means, and I see the 10th of February as a highlighted day for you, with the 2 and this 10 year. This is timeless, by the way, the 5th of February maybe as well. This is a completion, with the 4 and the 6 is a 10. This is a 7. Maybe 17th of February as well. However, it's also with the 2 and the 5, 7, all about seeing through illusion, all about seeing through deception, towards your own deception or towards the deception that you experience. With the Hanged Man, usually is that. It's asking you to stay to kind of release the strings that are holding you back, to surrender to something, But it's also he's in a very spiritual pose and posture. Why? Because he wants to see things from different perceptions and angles, and becomes very enlightened and spiritual enlightened, or spiritual spiritually affected or altered, you know, because he's like shining. He starts to receive a lot of oxygen into his brain by this posture, and then he starts thinking better and receives better messages. And if you feel like upside down with something right now, and there's this inner voice that's giving you this whole like walking away and isolating yourself, I think this will help you a lot to elevate something that was going in within you deep down. It might be an air sign that you're connected to. It might be even this thing that you have maybe with yourself sometimes, that you like deceive yourself, that you kind of self-sabotage or have the self-sabotaging voice. Because your masculine energy is very like overactive, and your feminine is here in reverse. And the feminine is more like the energy of receiving intuition and picking up things, you know, as well as being creatively guided, surrendering, going through the unknown, tapping into intuition and knowing what happens tomorrow, but not worrying about tomorrow, just like knowing the direction of it, you know, like not knowing where it's going or where it's leading you, but you just like know that tomorrow is going to happen something beautifully. This is tapping into our intuition. And I think with the masculine energy here, it might be that you think not just about tomorrow, but about tomorrow, tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and the days after tomorrow, and next week, and next month. And this creates a lot of anxiety or worriness. Root chakra here, you're being asked to ground yourself. I see a lot of red colors. Here's red colors, here's red colors, red colors. You know, like don't put yourself into victimhood. Don't blame the outside reality. I have a podcast talking about the root chakra, and if it's in a lower vibrational archetype, aka the victim, as well as the higher vibrational archetype, aka the victory, you know, the victor. And you need to tap more into your inner victory. You need to be like your own stop overthinking. Stop overthinking this. I see you wanting to invest into something with the jewelry here, with the crystal. But you're afraid to gamble, you're afraid to take a risk. It's time to take a risk, because this will allow you to have a new beginning in your Mercury retrograde. This is what I pick up here. There's an investment that you're being asked to do, that you're being like, and you need to walk away from this emotional anxiety, from something that is not serving you. Emotions are just like something temporary, you know? It's not about that they're ruling your life, it's more about they guiding you and as an indicator. Let's see what's coming through with the tarot cards here for some messages. Okay, they actually want me to use the angel prayer cards because I think we already said some things here. But let's see what's coming through for you with the tarot cards. Maybe there's something. However, there's a complete new beginning for you, but you need to tap more into your feminine energy. Look, nothing is coming out, so I think I said what I needed to pick up here, and I will pull you some angel prayer cards. Let's see what kind of angels want to jump out. What kind of messages have they got for you? Wow, this fell on my sage bowl, like legit. Take time to breathe. Don't worry, don't trap into anxiety. There's nothing that will go wrong from you investing into your own business. It's all about lessons and growing and taking action towards certain directions that are like, you know, following, like having this red coat on and following the path of being a victory person and not deceiving yourself. And if it's like, if it was resonating with you, having maybe a connection that you walk away from, then this is your sign that there's a new beginning happening for you, but you need to walk away. Maybe this person is like kind of wanting you to not go that path, you know. However, there's another card that fell again in my sage bowl. I don't know if you see that. However, the inner voice. As I was speaking, there might be this voice within you that's sabotaging you, your own deceit. However, there's another angelic, more harmonious voice that is more your intuition. You need to listen more to that voice. One last card. What's coming through here? Yeah, nothing. Healthy choices. Bottom of the deck energy. However, this was your kind of Mercury retrograde reading. Write down those dates that I said, the 10th of February. I also heard within the reading, maybe it's something since October that is going on with a person, and now it's time to leave them. Now it's time to release that. If it's resonating with someone certain here, take this message with you. I appreciate this exchange. Take initiation, have awareness, like, you know, you're the magician, co-create with the world. there are new beginnings happening for you within this Mercury retrograde, but you need to overcome something, some inner voices within you that want you to stop, that want you to stay in the comfort zone, that want you to not go through the uncomfortable situations that will build you up and make you form to become this victorious person. You feel me? Thank you. What time is it? Oh, 10 minutes, 10. Wow, perfect. So, let me know in the comments how you feel. Like, share, subscribe. My name is Angelo. I also do private readings. Everything that you need to know is in the description box below, honey. Let's see what's coming through for the pile number 2. Whew. Hi, pile number 2, Selenite Crystal Group. What's up? My name is Angelo. I see green colors, but I also saw red in the beginning. I don't know if I'm still connected to pile number 1. Let's disconnect to pile number 1 because there was a lot of red. But within your reading, I saw green. Let's see what's coming through here. Heart chakra maybe. Okay, let's see. Knight of Cups in reverse. There's a disconnection with someone. Maybe you want to apologize to something or something. Let's see. Six of Swords in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Stop being so much in your head. Don't... It's as if you want to apologize to someone or something. And you want to give an emotional offer. But I think it's time to not settle anymore to this direction. It's like going to the left. Stop going and digging into the past. I think Mercury is here to speed up your process or something. Let's see what's coming through with the angel. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Red colors. Wow. Archangel Michael in reverse. Holy, I told you I saw red. And I thought I'm still connected to the first reading. However, Psychic Tarot cards, what are coming here? This is, by the way, root chakra. This is, by the way, the third eye chakra. Hope. Beautiful. This is the star, wish fulfillment. Emotional loss, 5 of Cups. And harmony. Wow, Virgo, the lovers. Maybe you have dealt with a Virgo. Maybe you're still dealing with a Virgo. I will put this right in front of the top here. I don't know why, but it's intuitively. So what I pick up here with the 6 of Swords, it's like usually it's asking you to go to another direction. Usually it's like mentally you're investing into something that is not giving you back. I saw 6th of January. I saw 5th of January. Maybe it's something resonating with you there. It's in reverse. So you're still like, I think, going to a direction where you chase after someone with the Knight of Cups here. Emotionally, maybe there's someone that ghosted you. And you're still like mentally investing into that, because I start even sweating right now, vibrating. However, you're being asked to stop the chasing. Maybe there was a connection with harmony, like lovers, you know, like finding someone and being like, oh my god. I talked about green colors, by the way. You feel me? Green colors. Heart chakra, maybe someone who make you feel very like heard and seen and loved. And everything in the beginning was like rose-tinted glasses. Oh my god, you're like the love of my life and this and that. Like having a very intimate connection. Maybe you just met once or twice, but in those momentum you were so intimate with this person. Like cuddling, you know, like not the usual hookups that you maybe have or the usual dates that you maybe have with other people. It was something very rare, something very intimate, something very like a great connection. However, this person is ghosting you, I think, and this makes you anxious. Maybe it's because you're afraid to receive rejection. Because 5 of Cups is like also, you like 3 cups fell on the ground, emotional experience, something did not work out, you know, and 2 cups are still standing. But rather than to focus on what we still can create, we just like digging to the past. Oh, this did not work out. Oh, and I just saw Taurus and an Aries. This did not work out. This was not emotionally fulfilling. However, you're being asked to stop that. Stop this, cancel this, constantly like thinking and investing into this persona, into this experience. It's time to move forward. There's hope. Take initiation with the number 1 and 7, see through your own illusion. You're being asked to see the best with your third eye, you know, but don't be so anxious about it. Maybe you even see that there's a connection and a potential here in this relationship, but you're being asked to stop giving so much attention. Stop focusing so much onto this person. You're pushing them spiritually into a corner. You know, like if I constantly think about a person, it's like pushing them into a corner. like a child, you know, and be like, see me, love me, feel me, hear me, you know, and the person is just like overwhelmed with your energy, and it's time to pull yourself back. Just shine and let this person see your light by not interacting at all with them, and they will come to you naturally if it's meant to be, you know. I think Mercury is kind of triggering within you this kind of thing here, maybe with this connection. What I see here as well is, if it's not a connection, then for some of you guys it's more about, I think, like mentally you're being so dragged into the past with the Six of Swords and the Knight of Cups, and I think you're receiving momentum that you're being asked to release that triggers something within you where you felt like you need to apologize. And maybe you have like some momentum where you feel like guilt and shame, and be like, oh my god, like I've been such a bad person to this person. Could be. I just saw March, maybe something that was going on March 2020, last year, and now you're like receiving a lot of things intuitively from your subconscious mind, and maybe start seeing your own patterns or behavior that was kind of like, you know, not the best maybe. However, it's time to also forgive yourself in this retrograde season. It's time to work with what you started realizing about yourself, you know, about your own habits, about your own patterns, about you being the way that you've been through your conditionings, which is nothing bad. We all have certain conditionings in our life that are maybe not the greatest to let other people feel them good, you know. But however, I think this is something you realize about yourself, and stop like digging into the past what did not work out, maybe with you as the reason, or like a co-reason, because every time like two people are in a relationship, okay, it's not just like one person is bad. It's like one person allows the other person to do this, to behave this way, to act this way, to push the boundaries, and the other person just does, like is just doing that and is not aware of that. And I think you maybe haven't been aware of that you were having self-boundaries, or no boundaries at all, and maybe it's like you kind of, or that maybe that you pushed the boundaries. Something was happening there, because the Knight of Cups is like more your energy. You're like digging back to the past and maybe trying to find the right approach to apologize. But right now, rather than apologizing to someone else, apologize to yourself. Forgive yourself for being that way first, because I think this is also like something that you need to deal with yourself first, and then like just like see where it's leading you, because there's growth, there's expansion with the 3 here, but there's a 5 for challenges and changes that you're being asked to do. I think this retrograde season you're becoming a lot of flashbacks and triggers. Maybe you already have, if you see this, where you invested a lot mentally to someone else, and maybe have had your own conditioning and the way of how you make this person feel. Maybe co-created a breakup, you know, like the breakup as in like losing this friend, or releasing this friend, or cutting cords with this person. Even here with the 5 and the 3 is an 8, and this 1 and the 7 is an 8 as well. So invest more into your root, ground yourself. Very, very important for you this season, because there's some things that you're picking up with your intuition, and maybe you're even being, I would not say attacked, but maybe you receive flashbacks from the past, and then you're like being asked to see the bigger picture. Why did you experience that? Maybe even I see you right now being under the shower and receiving a lot of flashbacks. And with the water, it's a great tool to heal and to see the bigger picture and gain wisdom from these connections, rather than trying to understand how to apologize and maybe guilt shaming yourself, which is not great, it's not healthy. Start seeing like the bigger picture. Why? You know, I want to pull you some cards here. What time? It's 19:09. Let's see if something jumps out here. Oh, of course. Of course. Holy. That was like as if like the tarot cards just wanted to like go to the toilet and just like, you know, like everything just like straight out forward. However, I see 55 and I see Mercury here, the Hierophant. Mercury 55 changes big changes are happening for you, reconditioning yourself, working with your subconscious mind. The Hierophant is the energy that is like reconditioning himself and seeing the bigger picture, spreading wisdom. 10 of Wands. Okay, let's see what's coming. Oh my god, too many cards. The first card, the High Priest. As I was saying, your intuition is being very highlighted. And I think February till April is a lot of intuitive guidance. You're being asked to not listen to your inner ego or the abandoned parts of your ego. Why do I say this? Because the 10 of Wands here, there's an angry face. You need to like become vulnerable with yourself and heal. Something is there coming like from the subconscious, from your subconscious. Because why do I say this? Even here with the High Priest, there's this demonic face here, okay, and it wants to spill you or spoil you, influence you in a negative way with the things that you pick up. And you need to set boundaries or kind of like allow yourself to understand that this is something coming from your intuition and you're not projecting, you're not crazy. Even here with the Hermit, there's something coming through from your childhood. I see number 99, there's like endings happening for you. And I think this is Pluto energy, rebirth. And again, like crystal clear view. There's a lot of crystals around your crown and your third eye. Whatever you pick up in this season, in regards to your connections, in regards to yourself, this is all based on intuition. Don't feel fearful or afraid to pick these things up or to work with them. Even here, 9 of Wands, a lot of old, like you're transforming right now to your better version. And you're being asked to like, I think, kind of release anger, release madness, release everything that you like carrying within you, like heavy emotions, because Wands is all about fire energy. Maybe some things you couldn't say to this connection in the past is now coming to the surface, and you feel like you want to let this person feel how they made you feel like, but it's time to release. You know, like the Knight of Swords here in reverse. It's not worth to contact this person and let them know how much they hurt you. Just know for yourself and gain wisdom from it, because it clearly made you to a stronger person, which is something that you don't see maybe right now. But if you reflect and ask yourself questions, you've been through a lot of shit that formed you and made you build you to this person that you are right now. 5 of Cups here. What is coming through? 2 of Wands in reverse. Stop holding on to the past. Stop looking back. Flamingo spirit animal is all about seeing through illusion, but as well as being more playful, being more childish, moving forward. Spirit animal flamingo is all about, as well as behind the scenes, you're transforming. This is also transformative flamingo, like any spirit animal. Support 4 of Wands in reverse. Like I feel like you have a lot of good actually happening in your current situation, because I see 3 friends that are maybe like really admiring you, or you're going to meet them within the Mercury season, retrograde season. However, you're being asked to let go from the hurt and the drama. You need to make space for new experiences. You need to move forward. You're being asked to move forward. Don't dig into the past. Stop that. You need to make space. Release the past, integrate it, transform it. There's new things happening for you. You're shedding yourself and seeing what kind of light being you are, and becoming very secure in that. Not anymore the victim, you know, like not anymore guilt shaming or blaming or trying to point out with the finger and blaming your outside. More like understanding your inside and integrating what the outside made you feel like. Because there's a lot of fire here. 2 Wands, 4 Wands, 9 Wands, 10 Wands. Maybe you're a fire sign. That's why you have maybe hard time or challenging time to let go. You know? Because you have like this temper, this fire, this passion. And you pick up things very intuitively, very easily. And that's why you wanna like, you know, like communicate it, let out the burden, let out what is in your throat. But it's time to move forward again. It's time to move forward. You're becoming the Hierophant. And there's a lot of changes happening. I see 3 people meeting you within the Mercury retrograde season. And they feel very inspired by your being, because you realize what you gained as wisdom from this connection. You mentally, emotionally gave your all towards this connection. And this is what triggers you the most, I think. because you didn't receive anything back. Let's see what kind of angel messages are coming. I think Mercury is like helping you to release some things that were deep down in your subconscious this season. Yeah, live your joy in reverse. Stop like being a hermit, because hermit is like in this room, you know, and he doesn't want to interact with anyone or anything. He's just like isolating. Stop doing that. Trustworthy friends. Maybe you're just like right now releasing some friends and it's time to make space for the new ones. Hope, 10 Wands and High Priest. Signs from heaven. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. Maybe you're even seeing a light orbs or something. There's a lot of solar plexus activation, your root chakra activation, and connecting more, like grounding more what you're seeing, you know. Maybe you see a lot of success happening for you. But you need to take those first steps into success and feeling successful. Because right now you're feeling like a victim. And it's time to feel more like a victory. So thank you so much, pile number 2. This was your reading with me, Angelo. If you feel resonated or there were some messages speaking to you, more than happy if you let me know. Share, like, subscribe to my YouTube. Book me for a private reading. Let's see what's coming through. I send you so much love and I appreciate this exchange. See you the next time. Bye. So let's see what's coming through for pile number 3. How many minutes do I have? Okay, I will start a new one because pile number 3. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. My name is Angelo. You have chosen pile 3. I need to drink something quickly. Thank you. Great. So let's start what's coming through for your pile number 3. I see purple, yellow colors. I don't know. Let's see. Wow, Ace of Pentacles. You're receiving an offer within Mercury retrograde. Something that you've been manifesting. I think abundance, new beginning in abundance, prosperity, a helping hand. The Hermit. Why? Because you're tapping out from your comfort zone. You're releasing and shining with your light. And 4 of Cups, yes, as I was saying, you're receiving an offer, something that you've been manifesting, something is coming to the surface. I think you're like the only group that doesn't have, that I think you've been doing a lot of inner work, pile number 3. My left ear is ringing, holy guacamole, it's still ringing. Ooh, goosebumps. Why? Because, okay, give me a second. Maybe since November, you've been doing a lot here and there inner work, or I see 10th of January as a highlighted day, maybe something since like 2020, last year, or it's since like this year. However, something that you've been working on, you've been doing a lot of inner work, you've been doing a lot of spending time with your own, on your own, reflecting yourself, maybe even journaling, working with your inner child, and you put yourself out there. You put yourself out there, you've been putting yourself out there. There's something coming as an offer. Look, this is like so interesting. Even when I look at the cards here, everything from the left, like from the left to the right, a hand. From the left to the right, this lantern with the star. From the left to the right, this emotional cup, your manifestations, whatever you've been like wanting to experience. Amazing. Let's see what kind of energies are here. Man holding a heart. I think true love is definitely finding you or being attracted towards you. Maybe a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but maybe this is even the love that you've been giving yourself. And maybe you have water sign placements in your chart. 4th chakra, beautiful, heart. As I was speaking, like there's 2 times heart symbolism here. So it's like you've been expanding and investing a lot into your self-love, into your self-care. And I think you've been doing a lot of inner work, as I was saying. And you're receiving a lot of things now. Because whatever you have internally towards yourself is whatever you attract externally. Let's see what's coming. Authority, the Emperor. Maybe you're attracting a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Moon. However, it could be also just like your energy, you know, like you took a lot of responsibility, or like becoming a person of authority towards your own life, towards your well-being, towards setting boundaries, you know, like becoming a very like, I see you right now as if you have started becoming your own parent. Which is great. This is what we need to tap into whenever we start self-love, whenever we start the journey. Why? Because we become our own father, and I think you have done a lot of work in regards to a father connection here. And you became, like, I got goosebumps, you become your own father, you became your own father, like someone who supports himself. You supported a lot yourself, you invested a lot into yourself, you gave yourself a lot of, you know, like what is like the word, you gave yourself a lot of credits, you know, like clapping on your shoulder and be like, I'm so proud of you. This was the way of how you talk to yourself. This everything like internally has changed a lot for you. And this is why you're receiving now in Mercury retrograde. There might be a mental conflict, okay, in regards to what? Prosperity begins. If you're afraid in regards to money, it's crazy. This is the Ace of Pentacles, people. It came twice. If you're afraid in regards to like investing into something or in regards to money problems or money issues, stop that. It's coming, okay? Just like keep putting yourself out there. Keep seeing yourself. Keep seeing the good work that you've been doing and the way you talk to yourself. What's the last card? Sacrifice. Because you've been doing a lot of sacrifices. This is the Hanged Man. You're being asked to change your perception. I think there has been so much fruition within your life already, pile number 3. Because there's this tree and you've been doing a lot of good work and you already started seeing harvesters, like harvesting fruits, harvesting apples. However, you're still like having maybe here and there some mental conflicts within yourself in regards to finance. Let's check here. What are the tarot cards saying? But it's coming. There's offers coming, emotional, like love offers, as well as like things that will fulfill you, that you have prayed or manifested for a long time, and it's time to receive them. What's coming through here for you? Maybe even you want to become pregnant or something, and there's this offer coming as well, you know. I don't know. Because it's like you've been giving yourself a lot. You've been putting yourself a lot into. Which is great because it built this foundation that you needed. What's coming through for pile number 3? Supportive messages here. Yep. Here, 4 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, mental conflict. What's happening? 10 of Wands. Maybe boundaries, but there's completion. Maybe, I think you've been releasing a lot of anger, a lot of madness. This happened, like this came also in pile number 2 and you saw me shuffling. What's this here? Man holding a heart, Ace of Pentacles, Hermit. Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. And 9 of Wands. Holy guacamole. Okay, this is so like confusing me right now. Why is here the Ace of Cups in reverse? So like, I think materialistically there's a new offer coming, and emotionally as well. But I think you're still like, with the 9 of Wands, as if you're kind of... Okay, I need one more card here to, you know... Because even bottom of the deck, what I see right now is the 7 of Swords, so deception. Maybe you're like, with this mental conflict card, which is the 2 of Swords, being at crossroads, you're like literally kind of not believing that there's something coming in Mercury retrograde season. And this is like your confirmation, but of course, like maybe even when I was talking in the beginning, you were like, what is he talking about? Like, I don't sense this, you know? I don't feel that. I think you need to stop doing that. You know, like, okay, wait, I will, before I talk bullshit, because, okay. Wow. It's, like, I'm not crazy, do you know why? Because the Hermit card in reverse fell again, and it fell on the Ace of Cups, so it's really like asking you, put yourself out there, keep doing that. Maybe you have momentum where you feel like it's no one is seeing you, no one is feeling you, what you're saying, no one is listening. It's a lie. It comes from your ego. It comes from this father figure that was projecting a lot of shit onto you. You definitely started the healing journey and you mostly healed yourself. However, there's still like here and there a voice where you need to set yourself boundaries towards too. 10 of Cups here. Emotional fulfillment is coming for you. But you need to like allow yourself to have this rebirth. How can you do that? By allowing to receive. I think this is a major step for you in Mercury, where you just allow yourself to receive, where you don't hide yourself. Maybe you've been hiding yourself the last months. Even the other card here that fell, the Temperance, in between upwards and reverse and sacrifice. I think even here with the Aquarius here, Aquarius season is going to be a lot of sacrifices for you. Maintaining your patience. I see the number 14, 14th of February, 28th of February, highlighted days for you. Maybe 14th of January was as well as 24th of January. But even the sacrifice card is a January and a February with 1 and 2. And I think just recently in January with the 1, there's a lot of new beginnings that happened with you towards yourself. However, you're being asked, what are you giving your body? How do you maintain, like, how do you integrate? How do you, like, help your body to transform? Because whatever you work on is, like, deep down in your DNA, you know? It's not just something that a father figure projected onto you while conditioning you, while being a father. It's something also that his father projected onto him. And his father projected onto his father, you know? Like, it's something that has been going on for generations. And the more you step back from one generation to the other one, like taking, like with the bloodline, you know, like going to your grandparents and his grandparents, you see a pattern there that was maybe even worse what you experienced. However, you still carry that in your DNA, and it's time to, like, what are you giving your body? How do you, like, help your cells and your DNA to rebuild itself? It's important because the more nutritious and nutrient the foods are that we take how this resonates, the better it helps the body to integrate and to rebuild itself from within as new, you know? Like green colored fruits and food will help you a lot. I see trees here, nature. Maybe it will help you to build, to work on your root chakra. It's funny because root chakra is very a big symbolism here in this whole pick a pile. In the first pile and the second pile as well as in the third one. Of course in different variations. But I think in regards to don't feel fearful. You've been doing great work. Keep doing that. Keep following intuitively your body and what it needs. Because it's coming. I see things coming for you. Even here, bottom of the deck, celebration, Knight of Cups. Big celebration. Let's check for angel messages here. Okay. Count your blessings fell on the Hermit. Study and learning. Synchronicity. Believe the synchronicities that you receive. Maybe in the woods, maybe outside. Wow. This card you felt like as the first one actually. Spiritual abundance, but it was on the ground. It's happening. It's coming to you. And the last card. Shine your light. Beautiful. Pile number 3, take how this resonates. See definitely your bigger picture in the work you've been putting in towards yourself. Continue being that way. Be grounded and with what you receive. Create to-do lists. You know, like keep working on what you've been working. It's coming. I think, I would say, I don't know why, but I think in spring, it's a lot of potential for you to harvest. I see a lot of blossoms blossoming here. I see the clouds even with like flowers. I see the tree blossoming. There's a lot of nature here, you know. Right now we are in winter, but here's like a lot of fresh energies, a lot of spring energies. You feel me? So count your blessings, already what you have. Don't be lost in lack. Follow the synchronicities and see you the next time. Thank you. Bye.